Han, come on. What are you doing here? I thought you understood Rick doesn't want you even near this place.
Hey, no sweat, kid. I'm not here to see Rick Weber. I'm here to talk to you.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you, I'll make it short, sweet, and simple. If you want to keep Packey breathing, you'll throw your fight with Attila.
What are you
I repeat, take a dive, or Packey's a dead man. See you, kid.
Hey, get back here! Hey, you scum! Pull that creep! That laser equipment, badly.
Well, don't worry about it, Rick. It's just a matter of wearing them down.
All right.
Hello, Dr. Hardy.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Rick.
Amy?
Hi.
Hi.
Well, it's been a long time since I've seen the Weber family all together again. Does this mean a return to the status quo?
Oh, well, we have our ups and downs, but right now... Wait a second. Yeah, right now we're fine.
I'll talk to you later, Rick.
Rick,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Easy now. Now, Johnny, this is the second time you've almost run me down.
I'm sorry, Dr. Hardy. Rick, am I glad to see you? I gotta talk.
You look, what's wrong?
I am. It's Hand, Anthony Hand. He came to the sports center.
I'm sure you told him to get out,
I
right?
hardly had the chance to. Ever since he said it, I've just been going crazy.
Relax. Okay, fine. What did he say?
He said either I take a dive or Packey's dead. What?
Okay, that does it. Now the whole thing gets turned over to the police.
No, we don't need the police. I'll take care of Han myself.
What are you, a crazy person? We're talking about dangerous men here.
Johnny, what are you going to do?
Cancel the fight.
Hey, we are not going to bow down to somebody's threats. I will take care of Han.
Les, I'm scared.
Yeah, so am I. Do me a favor. See if you can find Joe Kelly and ask him if he can come over here to see me right away.
Got it.
Maybe you said that Leslie wanted to see
Oh,
me.
yeah. In fact, I'm supposed to page her the second you get here.
Joe, it's real heavy.
Yeah, could you...
Han, he came over to the
page
sports
Dr.
center,
Lesley
and he
Weber
laid it out
on
cold.
the second floor desk?
He said if I didn't throw my fight with Attila, Packey's a dead man.
Dr. Lesley Weber, to nurse...
Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
You're not.
Dr. Lesley
Well, ever since he
Weber,
said it, I've been going crazy.
I've known Han and his boys for a long time. They play rough, and they always have.
Oh, Joe, thank you. I just couldn't get away.
Johnny just told me about Han. Does Rick know about all of this?
Rick's gone to have it out with Han, Les.
That's exactly why I wanted to see you. He doesn't know anything about dealing with people like that. He's a doctor. He's going to get himself in trouble if he isn't already.
You're the last person I should have to tell it. He does know how to take care of himself.
He doesn't have to. In this instance, Johnny was threatened. We have the police to deal with things like
Did
that.
anybody mention taking it to the police? Maybe to Bert Ramsey?
Yeah, well, Leslie suggested it.
And?
I might as well have been talking to the wall. You know how bullheaded he can be.
Yeah, well, there's another word. I mean, he's a bit quixotic. Maybe if he sees something wrong, he likes to just not stop until he sees it right.
Sure, charging off with his lance to tilt at windmills without a thought to his own safety or the people who worry
Did you
about him.
say any of this to him?
He knows how I feel.
It didn't sink in.
Oh, he thinks I just want him to get out of the fight game.
Do you?
Yes.
You ever thought about the consequences of that? I mean, if he were to pull out right now, a lot of people would be disappointed. Johnny, not to mention a few others.
Yeah, but Joe, I mean, I want that fight. But I don't want anybody to get hurt, especially Rick.
What do you want, Leslie?
I want you to talk to him and see if you can get him to come down off his white charger long enough for the police to see what's going on here.
I'll try.
Joe, I love him. I want nothing more than to see him happy. I want to see all of us happy. I want to see me happy, too.
He knows that.
Yeah? And why doesn't he care how I feel?
And what do you mean going to the sports center and threatening Johnny? Do you think you and your strong arm antics or anybody else are going to stop me? You are crazy.
Tell me, Doctor, you always burst into a man's office yelling like that.
When I have just cause, and I got plenty right now, I would like to break you in half.
Try it. You ever been worked over, Doc? Come on. Lay a finger on me.
So your goons will come crawling out of the woodwork? Is that it?
Oh, yeah.
That's your plan?
Yeah, that'll be the day when I need help taking you on. But right now, I got a suggestion. You're a surgeon, and I'm a respectable businessman.
So let's act like that, hmm? Now, what's your beef?
You told John to take a dive. If he's not going to take a dive, you're going to kill Packey.
Where'd you hear a wild
Come
story
on, you
like
saw
that?
John and you threatened his life.
Come on, you're dreaming, Doc.
Oh, I suppose now you're going to tell me it didn't happen, right? You weren't there today. You didn't see Johnny.
I don't go in for strong-arm stuff like that. I told you, I'm a respectable businessman.
And respectable businessmen go around threatening people. I understand.
Did Johnny tell you that?
That's what I've been saying since I walked in here.
I think your boy's been hitting the head once too often. His brains are soft.
We're not getting very far, are we? Get one thing straight. No fighter of mine is going to take a dive. And nobody's going to get killed. Nobody at all unless you personally, Mr. Hand, are ready to take the rap for it. You got that?
Yeah. What are you, a cop or something?
You push me around, you're going to see a lot of cops.
You know something? We disagree on that.
Why don't you just shut up? And if I were you, I would get out of this right now. Why, you still can. In one piece.
Hey, Doc. You know, those are pretty tough words. But now I got some advice. You quit now. Because you're getting in way over your head. You get my picture. You're headed for deep water, Doctor. And you just might drown.
I like your time.
We do it played by the book is what we do. That's trying to fix a fight, not to mention threatening somebody's life. That's against the law. We are obliged to report that.
Look, if we bring Bert in on this, all it's going to do is stir up Hand even more.
Stir him up. It seems to me he's plenty stirred up already, and your little trip over there didn't do much to calm him down. Rick, what if Packey dies?
Well, I'll tear him apart is
I'm
what'll
not
happen.
saying it's going to happen, but if it were to happen, we would have had prior warning to that. Now, the first question Captain Ramsay's going to ask us is why in the hell we didn't report it.
Joe, it'll be a standoff. It's going to end up being our word against his. And what is Bert going to be able to do about something like that?
I agree, but at least it will be done on the report. This is not an arbitrary decision, I'm telling you. We are obliged to report this. You could be subject to charges if you don't.
Oh, come on. How could the cops make a case against Rick? What for?
For negligence. For having prior knowledge of intent to commit a crime and concealing it. Ramsey could come up with a bunch of charges.
He's not going to do that.
Now, I'm here as a lawyer, Rick, and as the lawyer, I am telling you, let's report it. Get down to Ramsey and let's get it on the record.
Why don't you talk me into it? I'll go see Ramsey.
Well, I'm coming with you.
Hey, what about me? I want to come, too. Hey, I'm the guy who, you know, first got the threat,
Well,
right?
let's just try it this way first. Rick and I will tell him what you told us, and if he wants to talk to you, we'll let you know.
Whatever's best, Joe.
Yeah. No, we just want to keep it quiet if you possibly can. If he wants a sworn statement from you, we'll call you.
Joe, we going or not? Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Monica and I were just talking about Rick. Now, she has surgery scheduled for tomorrow, but we feel a second opinion is advisable. Is Rick making rounds?
He's not in the hospital right now. I know where he is. I can reach him. I'm sure he'd be glad to consult.
Well, I think we can assume his willingness, but the question is, why isn't he here when he's needed?
Well, he had to leave for it was a personal matter, but it was urgent, Steve, really.
Well, so is a consultation on a pre-op patient. Now, lately it seems that Rick spends more time away from the hospital than he's here.
Steve, look, it's all right. Honestly, Lesley, if you do talk to Rick, or when you do talk to him, tell him that I'm going to be here until very late tonight. And, well, he can reach me at his convenience.
I will. He'll be back very soon. Thank you.
Steve, you want to check this?
You gotta help me.
Yeah, what?
I'm finished here, but I'm late for the clinic. I've got to leave. You gotta do me a big favor here.
What? Anything?
Just call Rick at Bert Ramsey's office and tell him he better get back here the minute he's finished.
I realize it's going to be our word against his.
No, Rick. The way you just explained it, it's Johnny's word. You weren't at the sports center when Hand was there, were you?
No, I definitely wasn't.
But Johnny told us what Hand said, word for word.
And Hand promptly denied it when you went over to see him.
Which I expected him to do.
What you expected and what I have for a case, Rick, are two entirely different things.
I was afraid you would feel that way, Bert, and of course you're right.
Then you realize there's nothing much I can do.
It's me. I told Rick that we should get this threat down on the record.
And you were right, Joe, to come here. You were absolutely right. There's nothing wrong with that. Rick, if you don't mind, I'd like to give you a little friendly advice, all right?
Of course, Bert.
Don't get involved in this. I know Hand. You buck this man and you could be in deep water. Hey, listen, this is not funny. I am dead serious.
I realize that, Bert. Forgive me. It's just the humor. I had somebody else say that to me today, the same words.
Oh?
They came from the other side of the law.
Well, I'm just telling you. Yes, come in. What is it, Sergeant?
Pardon the interruption, Captain, but the hospital just called with a message for Dr. Weber.
What is it?
Well, you're to return there as soon as you leave here. Oh, and the young lady said it's not an emergency.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Bert, thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
All right. Just keep me filled in.
Oh, we will. Believe me. You going to the hospital, I'm going over to Kelly's. We'll see you, Bert.
Yeah.
Bert?
Hey, are you, going to that second opening of the Haunted Star?
I think so. Leslie mentioned something about it.
I don't think I will. Heather and I have had a misunderstanding, and I'm not much in a party mood.
I don't feel much like it myself. Vascularity of the lungs is consistent with a left to right shot. I'd say valuoplasty is definitely indicated. What time do you have him scheduled?
7 a.m.
No, we're going to assist.
And Masterson, I'm estimating 4 hours on the table.
Well, he's going to be in very good hands.
Thank you very much. And listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you in on such short notice to consult, but I wanted to be certain.
Well, that's one of the very many reasons that make you a fine surgeon. You ever stop to think just how many times that we have consulted?
Too many to count. But I've always been grateful.
So have I. It's a two-way street. We've been a good team.
Still are.
There was a time that we would have been much more than that.
Yeah, I know.
You ever look back and wonder?
Wonder what might have been? Sure. I mean, for heaven's sakes, life is full of what might have been.
Monica. Any regrets?
That could be an awfully long answer.
Would that answer include disturbing thoughts?
Not necessarily disturbing thoughts. No.
Good. How would you like to have a drink with me at the Rip?
I'd love to. Best offer I've had all day. Thank you. Thank you for asking me for a drink. I discovered it's exactly what I need.
I knew that. And I also know why you did.
Oh, you do you?
Hey, I have been very good at reading you. And I've also heard that you're having problems with Alan and what they are.
Hey, guess what? Almost all of Port Charles does.
Monica, the problem now is that it's getting to you.
Yeah, it's a little hard to just stand back and have Ellen choose between me and someone else makes me feel kind of less than a woman. If you understand.
I understand, but you're wrong. You're very wrong. You're more a woman now than you ever have been.
You always knew how to come up with the right things to say, didn't you?
To you, I should. There was a time when I was gonna spend my life saying the right things to you.
There were good times, weren't there?
Yes. But the best laid plans of mice and men.
Wait a second. Wait. What you just said earlier?
What?
Is it so wrong to look back and wonder what might have been?
Not if it doesn't hurt.
And we did hurt each other, didn't we?
At the time, yes.
Now?
We're both a result of everything that's ever happened in our lives, Monica. We both made mistakes, and there was pain at the time, yes, but now I think we're better for having gone through those times.
And grateful.
Grateful.
Yeah. I'm grateful for what we have.
So am I.
Another round?
Monica?
No. I think I'm going to go home and say goodnight to my son before he goes to bed.
No, thank you. Just check, please. That'll do it.
Right away, Doctor.
Present has a way of intruding, doesn't it? You have to see your son, and I know Lesley will be waiting.
Right?
Yes.
We did have something, didn't we?
Yes, we did.